There are moments in our lives when it just feels like everything is against us. We feel this resistance just that we can't push through, no matter how hard we try. And it's very frustrating. It makes us feel helpless and hopeless, and it just sucks, right? The other day I was meditating and I was trying to focus on rewriting some beliefs, and I felt something just really resisting me. And in this moment, I had this realization. This resistance has always been there with me, like voices telling me I can't do something, voices telling me words of judgment, of self doubt, of limitation, voices making me question my capacity to do whatever I'm trying to do and just really shy away from working towards my goals and dreams. And interestingly, I always feel this resistance outside of me, as if the whole world is against me. And I think that's how most people see it. They imagine that other people are always out there doubting and judging them. Situations are constantly working like meticulously just to go against them, right? And if you've ever had a moment where you went, "Oh, I'm just gonna prove everyone wrong, they're never gonna doubt me again," then you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've all been there, right? I know I've had. But it took me a very long time to realize that this resistance is not really outside of us, it's actually on the inside. It comes from ourselves. For instance, these voices that I hear, they were once voices that I heard from other people. People that were doubting and questioning me, making me question my own worth, or just people telling me the world is a certain way, and there's not really much we can do about it because that's just the way it is. And I heard these voices once, and instead of letting them come and go as all things should, I kept them. I kept echoing them inside of me over and over until they became my own voices. I internalized what I heard, what came from the outside, and I made them my reality. And that became my limiting beliefs. And these beliefs, they limit us because they are the ones who create this resistance between where we are and where we want to be. And it sounds very scary, right? Because it is. But what if we could change that? What if we could just, instead of feel resistance, we could feel flow, and we could just manifest whatever that we desire? What if we could be the person that we want to be and do the things that we wanted to do? That would feel great, right? And it would help us live the life that we want to live. Well, the good thing is changing that is more simple than we realize. And it all starts with us being aware that this is happening. Next time you feel like the world or everything is against you, just remember and be aware that you only feel this way because that's what you've gone through before. Just remember that this is a reflection of the past. It doesn't define you now, it doesn't define your future. And once you start doing that, this resistance becomes less and less powerful because you realize you're the one creating it, so you can also create ease and flow. And that's pretty cool. And through this process, the resistance naturally fades away. Now, I have to say, it's simple to do this, but it's not easy, right? The path to growth is never easy. I know it took me years to overcome this, and that's not an exaggeration. And there were several moments where I just wanted to give up because all the emotions and the things that I was feeling were telling me the complete opposite of what I was trying to tell myself. And that is pretty terrible. I would take a small step forward only to take what felt like 20 steps backwards. I know looking in hindsight, it wasn't exactly like that, but that's how it felt for me at the time. You know, I would do like well for a day or a couple of days, only to do worse for weeks or even months. And that's very demotivating, right? Because it doesn't feel like progress. But the only option that I had was to just keep going. So that's what I did. I kept believing, even if very slightly. And today I can say that I'm doing much, much better. And I'm saying this because I don't want you to feel like you're alone or that you're a failure, because you're not. The path is hard, but you have to have faith in the process and also in yourself that you can overcome it and you will overcome it. And as cheesy as it might sound, if I did it, you can do too. That is very cheesy. I do believe that with practice you can achieve anything that you want in life. You know, master it through repetition. And the most important thing for you to realize is that you have the power to change. You have the power to dissolve this resistance and create harmony. Because if you are the one who created the resistance, you can be the one to transform it. And that, my friend, is very empowering. You have to try, you have to fail, and you have to persist despite of all that, because that's how change happens. Okay, I just wanted to share this message today. Did I say a bunch of gibberish? Most likely. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm not the smartest one in the room, but I thought this could help someone, and sometimes having good intentions is all it takes to do some good. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you're doing well. And until then, I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay, my man.